Perhaps you humans have noticed that it's like hotter than it's ever been before, right? Like every time you go outside, it's like, God damn, you know? And like everything's catching fire and like everything's drying up. Have you noticed this, humans? Anyway, what's going on is a phenomena called man-made climate catastrophe, right? Let me explain in a very simple way, alright? Let's start with like basic science. If you add a heat-trapping gas, such as carbon dioxide, to a gaseous mixture, it will increase the temperature. This is just the way it goes with gaseous mixtures, right? Well, humans pump 761 metric tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every second. Look, it just happened. Oh, it happened again. Oh, God, it happened again. So temperatures should go up. And lo and behold, they have. They've gone up about 1.5 degrees in the last 150 years. Now, the atmosphere is actually very thin. If the Earth was the size of a desktop globe, the atmosphere would only be about as thick as a couple of coats of varnish. And you humans are pumping 2,736,000 tons of carbon dioxide into that atmosphere every single hour. Humans are expected to raise the temperature a full 11 degrees Fahrenheit by the end of the century. It doesn't sound too bad. Oh, it's 11 degrees warmer than it was this morning. If every day, everywhere, it was like an average of 11 degrees hotter, things would be miserable. This summer's like 3 degrees hotter than normal, right? And everything's burning up, right? What's 11 degrees gonna do? Oh, but wait, it's worse. I mean, nature isn't like some little bitch that just sits there and takes it, right? You keep pushing nature, nature pushes back. You see, frozen under the permafrost for thousands of years is all this carbon gas, right? But the permafrost is melting. And once it all melts, it'll release so much heat-trapping gas in the atmosphere, it'll be like 3 times more than's already up there. But it's worse than that, because like a lot of it will be released as methane, which traps heat 72 times more than CO2. It might go up 23 degrees. Wrap your head around that. And no one knows when that's going to happen, right? You know, some scientists are saying, oh, in 100 years, or some are saying, oh, in 30 years. Well, how do you know, right? Think of that tsunami. They built like 30-foot-high seawalls. Well, that ought to do it. Well, guess what? It didn't. Nature is so much bigger. It's so much harder to stop if we don't do something about this in time. We're already like starting to have a permanent dust bowl in the bread belt, right? Antarctica melts. Greenland melts. Florida's underwater. Say goodbye to Florida. Let's have a going away party, right? The snowpack on the mountains melt. Where are we going to get water for the rivers? It's going to be miserable. So we need to do something about this now, but we still have some hope of a chance. I mean, this year it's been boiling hot. It's an amazing opportunity to get politicians to say, all right, we'll do something. But what are the politicians doing? They're not doing anything. Here's our opportunity to do something. Nobody wants to touch it. Even the climate organizations are like, writing off getting anything done this year is basically hopeless. Why the fuck is it basically hopeless, right? Here's your chance. We can make this an issue. So my plan is to make it the number 2 issue in the election this year. But we gotta make it happen. In the next 2 videos, I'll tell you what we're up against, and then I'll tell you how we can do this.